Hi guys, Mark Haynes here. Just want to run through a before and after video for you of Martyn Stretch, who's one of my recent pupils. Done a fantastic job on his swing. So just run you through that quickly. So we've got his old swing on the left here and his swing on the right. Now his old one, his body would kind of start not in the best position at the beginning, then his whole sort of turn direction and body would move a little bit too steep or in the wrong direction here. So it's going to have a major effect on what the club and how he can bring it back in. So in the new one, he starts to move a bit more level and go around a bit better at the top of his swing here. So this is a completely different kind of level or turn direction that he's got with his body. So if we compare these two as he gets to the top, we can see how much more the head's buried in his shoulders here. His left arm has to break and bend. His swing's quite long. This side's very straight, so he's not got the hitting angle or sort of shape or hitting position that he needs for his swing here, like the one on the right. So ultimately, this is going to lead to Martyn having a much steeper swing coming into impact. So everything works vertical on the back, and then works very vertical on the way down, and then it ultimately leads him to having to break down or chicken wing this with the left arm coming through. So there's a loss of power and a consistent strike or impact on the ball. So in his new one now, because of where he is with his body and the club as a result, this can come down and actually strike the ball with a fantastic impact now, with his left arm staying nice and straight and the handle more forward at impact, actually squeezing the ball against the floor, and then he can just follow the ball through this way. So a completely different action to the one on the left here, and a million times better. So he's doing a really good job with this. Okay, so we did a bit of work on Martyn's posture, and then again the old one on the left here. You can see the club works away from his body a bit and then goes very vertical and long at the top of his swing here, so it gets laid off and kind of shut at the top. So his new one moves more this way, more on his toe line, then works up, and the shaft and the club obviously look very different at this stage compared to the one on the left here. So this is far more consistent and a much better plane or angle for Martyn to swing on. And his old one again on the left here, so it comes down very vertical or very steep. So we can see at this stage, sort of half or three quarters of the way down his back downswing, the club's a long way outside his left arm, so it's very steep, and hence why you see the left arm breaking down from the front angle. So as this one comes down, club and arms drop completely differently. Club's now just coming above his right arm, which is a good planar angle to swing in from, and club's looking pretty good coming in here just before impact, whereas the one on the left looks completely different, and this is where the left arm would break down a lot from the other angle because the club's coming in very steep. Then we can see here his body gets quite sort of hunched over and has to get stuck over the ball as he comes through, as he hits the ball. So the new one can hit from a better angle, face squares itself up, and then as he comes through he can just follow it now round with his right side and get into his follow through a lot better. So Martyn's done a great job here and just needs to keep going with it. So well done, Martyn, and I look forward to improving it even more.